So we've got all our audio. We now have our video. Let's just get over to our chat. Pop that back on top. And we are good to go. So we're continuing on. Still waiting for the multiplayer world to come back to me. But we are continuing on with this one. Hoping I can get the top floor done at the least. Should be able to. I've only got 2 passes left to go. And if you remember, I don't care about any of the resources in the ground here. So let's get our tools. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Merry Eve to you. How's it going? I just had some fudge with marshmallows in it. And I got some good news again today, which is nice. I have a 4-day weekend. Because unlike every other site, I've said this before, it's not a 24/7 site, so days like Christmas and New Year's and Boxing Day, if they fall on a weekend, I get the day off, which is a woohoo for me. So that's why I'm kind of hoping I get the co-op round robin world back. Oh no, did I? I did. 1 second as I wander out of my play space completely. Okay. It makes a big difference when you have a 2 base station system if you have both base stations on. It makes reading movements so much easier. And it was so dead at work today. I pity the guard there tonight. I was like, enjoy your YouTube. I have to pack these back up tomorrow so I can unwrap them. Take them apart tonight, put them away so I can unwrap them tomorrow. Didn't miss any holes over here, did I? No, they're all back here. Oh, am I out? Guess I gotta go make more. And I'll be through this little section in no time. Why don't you sit there for a few? On the plus or the negative side for the floating objects like this, where they just lose their physics, so far I found that only one of them will lose their physics at a time. So it's usually just easier to pop that up there, make whatever you're making, and then pop it in as the last one you make. It's not perfect, but it's very difficult to figure out what exactly is causing it. So, you know, adapt and overcome. And yeah, I think these triggers are louder than my 5, but at the same time, they're easier on the fingers. The other drawback is you have to use your bucket. Other than that, I can see clear through to the other side. And there. Well, the Vive controllers were quiet when I got them, and now they squeak like there's no tomorrow. Oh, and I don't need to leave. Oh, I do need to leave a couple of torches. One here. One here. And there. Now I'm done with torches. The girlfriend usually comes in at different points while I'm playing and has a smoke, and she commented that these are louder now, new than my 5 are old. I've been using them since I think 2018. I think that's when I got my VR. there we have it. Oh, did I forget a block? You can see my how haphazard I started off with the lighting scheme versus later in. An ultra. Yes, okay. That's why I can still see both sides. Is it? Yes, it is. Good with torches. The rest is whatever. Oh man. I'm a dwarf, dagnabbit. I'm a very, very tall dwarf. Most of the time I tend to like making underground things. Oh, it's a lot of fun. And I can tell you it's a lot of fun after like 500 hours. So what you're seeing here is I don't need any of these resources, and I've got a large underground fortress type thing I want to make. So big underground city of the lost. So I'm just clearing out lots and lots of space. Yeah, I don't make that much money to be giving out the games. Hey, thanks for following. You should check out the I made the full Giza pyramid. I made the Giza pyramid to scale 1:1. It's on a different world than this one, but took a little over a month to make, all with limestone and the gold on top. And I was quite proud of that production. I also had a big castle over there in the style of Mario, which I may build another one over here. But right now, I'm working on getting me an underground city with bridges and chasms, and we'll see how it works out. If there's anything about the game you'd like to know, anything more about, just ask. Always happy to answer. This kind of work goes even faster if you use iron sledgehammers. But iron sledgehammers are kind of OP at times, depending what you're going for. And I don't want to do a lot of little repairs, because I generally reskin the stuff I build underground. I usually reskin it with nicer stone later. I plan on this construction going pretty much down to bedrock by the time I'm done. And I tell you what level I'm on now, but I don't have a compass made at the moment. What most people end up finding out the hard way is that the compass does not point to home, it points to north. But it also has an altitude gauge on it. Callie, what kind of VR system do you have? Oh yeah, we got a lot of Quest 2 users. Hey Chibi, Merry Christmas. So did you figure out what happened to your stream today, Chibi? Oh, okay. Yeah, it kept flipping back and forth, but I even backtracked on your stream and I saw it. Find my system runs good for about 2-3 days before I need to reboot again because of how demanding this game is. And probably some memory leaks in some other apps I have. Yeah, they're nice precision smashing instruments. And I'll go do some quick fixes. Light up my next run. Holes in the ground suck when you don't look at your feet when you're digging. Especially when you have your health on. And get your torch placement just right. I can run the whole line without having to stop and relight. If I get it wrong, I end up with this darkness as everything around me. Be careful not to go too crazy with them. They give me some precision. If you go too nuts, you go through everything. I only like kind of nuts, not completely nuts. Oh yeah. Well, considering my name, I think the 2 irons are going to be my weapons of choice. I ban you from existence. I'll get a warhammer made, the BanHammer. Pancaker, yeah. That would be the +5 iron hammer. That'd be so funny. You hit a mob with one of these, and the thing actually goes flat on the ground. Just walk up to them behind them and go, "Hi, head." What was that saying at the end of that sitcom we used to watch a decade or so ago? Head, move. Hello, Holy Cereal. Welcome. I'm just in the midst of clearing out a whole swath of area. I've got a very large underground project I want to do. We're just talking about the poor mobs I'm going to come across when I'm wielding these hammers. That might have been a gold nugget. That's a gold nugget. None of the other resources are important at this point. Gold's not overly important, which is why I'm not switching to the iron picks to get the most out of it. But if I see one drop, I just can't leave it. Because I've only got about 200 golds. For now. Yeah. Right now we don't have any hostile mobs, but after the controller remake that's been done, that pretty much gives us control in both hands, and all the other stuff that's been taken care of, so we can expect to see some hostile mobs sometime. We've already got our health, as you can see from here. Yeah. You make a suggestion on the Discord, and you may be able to convince them. We do have monitor lizards in the desert. But we will never, ever, ever... Oh, did I do this side? Oh, yeah, don't smash this down. That would be a bad thing to smash down, because that's my stairs to get up. Yeah, we're going to have orcs, so far, from what I know. But now that the controllers are done, you can start working on adding more to the survival aspect of this game. Don't ask for an ETA, because he doesn't want to disappoint us by giving us one, and then some obvious thing that always happens is they run behind, and then he's got an upset player base. So this way he's like, soon! And if you're running on the beta branch, you'll get lots and lots of updates. I've been playing it for several hundred hours and still not tired of it. There's always something new, there's always something to do. And if you live on the beta branch, you can help find tons and tons of bugs before it gets released. Just don't be like me and forget to do your backups. It's not often that you need a backup, but it's really nice to have the odd time you need it. And then some. Say the donators. Relax, have fun. Recipes are everywhere. You start with your health on, so watch you don't fall down any holes you're not looking for. There are deserts, even if you don't see them. Once you explore far enough, you'll see lots and lots of them. I mean, I had a problem, and several others have had the same. They're like, oh, there's no deserts. I've walked forever in every direction. And then every seed I've used, I've had tons. Walking around outside is beautiful. And mark down your starting coordinates if you want to find your way back to somewhere. Your coordinates are over here, so mark them, and you'll never get lost. Or you can always build the I don't know, dummy pole, nerd pole, whatever you want to call it. I got one outside because this is in a little, looks like a volcano bottom. So it doesn't stand out when you're outside. Why, thank you. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. And right there at the top. Then you can also see how many blocks you've placed, how many blocks you've mined. Woo! I'm getting up there. I'm going to hit 1 million blocks soon. Crafted. Yeah, some people find that due to how they log out, they aren't in the exact spot where they logged in. I've not yet had that problem. I always log in pretty much exactly where I was. But, yeah. But I log out standing in the center of my play space. Not yet. Another thing I'd like to see is how many of individual blocks have been placed. Because here it says I've total blocks placed, I'm at 867,800, but I've only crafted 250,000. Here's the other fun. Total mined blocks in 10 minutes. My record is 34. Oh, okay. I figured it was because you came off center of your section. Like the center of your play space. Because when I forgot to turn on my base station back there, I logged out, I was standing somewhere like this, but when I walked back over, I was like back here somewhere. That's right, you guys don't have a base station stuff. Oh, make sure you have lots of room on your C drive. Or whatever your or the SSD drive you're going to use to run the game. This is going to get dark. Well, you can do sledgehammer. The bow is automatic. You get stone, copper, and iron picks. Stone, copper, and iron axes. Let's get into light here. See, so I've got 2 picks in there. And also there's... Oh, wrong hand. This hand. Yeah, so pretty much everything but the sledgehammers come in stone, copper, and iron. Sledgehammers only come in copper and iron. I'm using copper because they're not as damaging to everything as the iron is. I'm gonna have to use this. This is gonna take longer. So I need more light. Light. I was doing this with just pickaxes before. You should should see my stone storage area. All the chests have just stone in them. They've got, 16 slots, 4 on top, 8 on top, 8 on the bottom. It's 4 and 4. And you just, each can take a stack of 50, but certain things like tools, torches, they don't go into the, in there at all. And you have to physically open them, which I think is awesome. Flip the lock latch. There, when I make it back to my stairs, I'll take a quick run up. I'll show you. Stairs can't be that far away. Stop breaking my floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I have a few stones to fix here. $255 community blocks as of right now. I've only got 79. Dang iron blocks. Oh yeah, and you know about... let go. There we go. Still getting used to the finger tracking on stuff. Not too much further. Love that we can place up to 9 blocks in one go. Oh, getting a little high there. Oh yeah. Yeah, I got plenty of coal, I got plenty of iron. I don't think I brought enough sand to make glass, but I can show you guys making iron. Here we are. Here's my stone storage room. See, my stone. That chest over there is not full yet. But they're easy. You just flip up this little latch and then you lift the lid. You see everything that's inside. But once it's closed, even if you stick your head through, there's nothing there. Oh, and speaking of sticking your head through, I'm going to show you an interesting little trick. There we go. Here's the rest of my storage. I'm going to be putting up picture frames so that I can close all these chests. Random stuff, some copper, some iron, some more iron, some gold, and my coal collection, wood, more of my copper. But yeah, these you just close them when they're full. These here are a custom limestone block. And this is my little, there's my little dummy pole. That way when I'm out over there, I can see where home is. If you put your, whatchamacallit far enough, your view distance, then you'll always know where home is. And that should be enough. So here it is. I never bothered clearing underneath before I started using it. So we just grab some coal, hit our magic button, and there it is. Oh, that's not it. That's not it. I'm getting all confused. Where's my magic button? Chibi, where's my magic button? Oh, there it is. That's right. Did I say I'm still getting used to this? So yeah. Yeah. I Finally figured it out. Took a while, but I finally got it. And then to get it going, you're going to need a bit of dried grass, which we can put right there. And we have our flints, which are always right underneath the furnace. And to light it, force is necessary because you see they just go through each other. And then you burn your hands on the fire as you pop it into there. It doesn't, you can put the stuff on the top, but well, you need to put the stuff on top, but you can wait until it catches because it's got to be hot enough. So as you see at the top, it says of 20. So you just and 20 it is. You see the heat goes up. You can also put wood in there instead of coal if you don't have any coal. When it hits the right temperature, you see everything, it starts to change. I didn't want to get that. I just do that for fun. If I find it's not getting hot enough, I can always toss in. You can always toss in more. So it should start melting shortly. And you can do the same with sand as well. You almost feel the heat coming off that. And here we start melting. It's so awesome the way he's got this done. Crafting these are fun. Oh yes, and something brand new that was added that's really useful is the little pause button. You just hover your pointer over it and it stops for however long you're pointed at it. Okay, we're completely melted, so we come on over here, grab the rusty lever, and down it goes. And of course, this would be better if I was making a whole lot of them, because I just put more and more in. I just keep putting more, another 20, another 20, another 20, until the fuel ran out. But as it is, I'm just demoing that. So now it's done. See, I can pull them out individually. or just use the bucket. But that is so awesome the way that works, the way he's got this working. That's some of our most interesting stuff so far. I expect more in the future because he keeps pumping out new stuff. And you can only have 500 of these on the ground at a time, any of the blocks. So destructive. And really, what did the stone ever do to me to deserve what I've been doing to it? I swear, some of us are cruel just to be cruel. Where are you gonna put this guy? It's there. Two. And back to the hammer time. Or smashy smashy. Oh, Chippy, who's got the world right now? So we've got this round robin world going on where 4 or maybe more of us are working on the world together one at a time. So one of us gets it, we do some building, and then we pass it to somebody else. Oh, cool. He decided to jump in on it, did he? That should be cool. And I believe there's still room for more people to jump on and add their personal touch to this. Ah. I hope he sent it on to the right. I left the file in there that said who was next. Because I passed it to Felix. I figured it would have gone through Croy and you by now. I thought. Yeah, could be it. He could be building a project that'll put mine to shame. I mean, all I got so far is the starting of my mansion. And my grand staircase down one side anyway. Which I might be changing to a little different. I just can't wait to see the different building styles all blending together. I can tell you, I'm not following the same numerical pattern as upstairs. I think that's okay. Really? Me. Nothing like leaving booby traps for myself, eh? Center. Make sure you're fully on the ground when you're doing overhead smash. Oh. Surprised I haven't run into many more natural caves in this section. That'll probably be some near the end. Oh, yeah, one other thing. The ores can all be found at every level. So there's no looking for coal at level 330 and looking for gold at level 90 or whatever. It's all a random distribution. That might change, but the randomness kind of gives you a better or worse chance of finding it depending on your state of being at the time. So if, like me, when you were looking for 200 or 300 gold nuggets to finish building your construction, it's a little difficult because there's no one level that you can just go and mine out. You just gotta start mining and hope for the best. No, I didn't. Yeah. You can also explain that these tools for a particular job are perfect when the other ones, the iron version, are not, and vice versa. I'm looking forward to hearing your new tutorial. Also, sledgehammers are land clearing or stone clearing tools, not mining tools. If you want to walk away with much after you've mined it. Yeah. Where they've got somebody properly explaining it. Darn splash damage. Yeah, you can't get, you don't get crystals without iron now, eh? Yeah, now that it's more firm. It's funny, I've been getting stuff off everything, but whenever I'm breaking these with the sledgehammers, I don't seem to be getting anything, and I know I got them with the iron. I don't have any copper picks to test with, so. I just remember that people trying to use copper picks to get it would have to hit it like 5, 10 times or 10, 15 times before it popped out. Or was he using a stone pick? Another fun tidbit, any blocks that are there, if I place a block on top of this, it forces them down to the next open area. Initially I thought I was destroying the blocks, but one of my constructions was a tower where the stairs went up in a circle, and all the blocks I kept crushing kept ending up on the floor below me. So the only two ways to get rid of extra blocks is to have more than 500 on the ground at a time, or do it from your inventory? Yeah. Everything should pop up on top, yeah. Oh, is that all? That's all. When you're putting down groups of blocks, always put down an odd number to maximize your freebies. Ah, I missed one. Uh-oh. Okay, so I've got this guy. Did I finish off the other side? Hello. Can't have you. Okay, yeah, I did make it to the end here. You can see where I used a kind of an elevator thing to get out of a hole. Oh my, where does the time fly? I know if some people watched me smash all these crystals like this, they'd be crying. I can't even find any, and you're smashing them like nothing. Not fair. One of my other maps, I was crying that. And then all of a sudden, I started finding them everywhere. Same with deserts. You can't access it. Why can't you access your underground storage? Did you forget where it was? Okay, almost to there. What? You only have, what, 30, you're at 30 gigs for the size of that map now? I mean, it's only a few areas to look for. Oh yeah, Chibi for the okay. What was I about to say? Oh yes, for the pictures. Oh yes, me too. But the for the pictures that we're putting on the shared map, the original picture still needs to be in your cyubeVR folder. So once you've put the picture in, it goes into that saved pictures, but until you've actually put it into the world, it needs to be in that other folder. I tried it as a test. On this world where I just put the pictures I wanted in the saved. Speaking of which, I think I'll make another wood frame. That's not what I wanted to do. There we are. Like that. It's my crystal room. Boink. And that's how you put a picture up. So, in this little hole right here, that's where I tossed each of the chunks to make a picture for each one. Guess it's easier to access them from the side. And look, no major gaps like my last set. Because I couldn't find, somebody that's fluent in UE or UE4 and all that, they could easily pull these images directly out of the program, but me, I am not that skilled. Grabbing's a little harder. Moving while holding something is a little harder. Yes, if your fingers are touching it, you're still holding it. Okay, well, I think I got quite a bit done. I've now opened up this area, so I'm now prepared to do this. I'll probably get the basement done or the next level down done in a couple of days. But hey, I don't work Monday or Tuesday, so I've got lots of time to work on this. So I'd like to thank Blind Neil, Callie, Chibi Archer, and Holy Cereal for joining me today. And I look forward to... What? So have a good night, everybody, and I'll be back. I'm not sure if I'll be back tomorrow, but I'll definitely be back on Sunday. Until then, everybody have a good one.